So this Dunkirk from 2017. I know how to pronounce it correctly. That's a cool sword. Papers flowing down. The enemy had driven to the British and French armies. Trapped at Dunkirk. They awaited, hoping for deliverance. I guess there's a trap in there. That's okay. One to left. Only one. Run away. Machine gun or something.
English! Come English! Wrong leg!
Shooting the old people or something.
Allez, anglais. Bon voyage.
So they're all in lines or something. What's he about to do? Never do just a put. No words. Nice.
It's Grenadiers, mate.
Body bag. Down one way. Insane. Very good at it.
Where's the bloody Air Force?
Let's see. One day. Starting from the day one.
The Navy's requisitioned her. We want to be ready before then. Some men across the channel at Dunkirk need taking off.
Some men.
Yeah, 1 hour. Going ready.
70 gallons.
Stay down at 500 feet to leave fuel for 40-minute fighting time over Dunkirk.
Vector 128, Angels point 5.
And save enough to get back.
Laying there. So, one alive. Will they be able to reset?
No French. English only. English only past this point. No, it's a British ship. No, you have your own. Look, get the stretchers through. There's stretchers coming. Get out of the way. Out of the way. Along the wall, all the way. Along the wall, along the wall. English seulement.
They do hurry.
Ready on the stern.
Dance music.
On the bar line. Any more room?
Let's be far away.
Patrick, get back. That's 2 minutes. You've missed it. Missed it. Is that the last one? I see.
No. There's a guy from the office.
Dunkirk so far, why can't they just load at Cali?
The enemy had something to say about it. If it peels, they'll come out of the sun.
We'll take it.
Drop the game flag!
Okay, Under obstacle.
Ready on the stern line, George. They've asked for the Moonstone, they'll have her. And their captain.
The help, George.
France.
Into war, George.
I'll be useful.
To the wall.
Break.
Where you two? Let's shift on.
Back up the line. Both of you, off you go. Off you go!
Hiding.
One of ours, George.
Go to the plan.
On my mark, footage 2, join left.
Got him a little bit.
Clear.
Going down.
Yeah, he's down for the count. Fortis leader, 1 bandit down.
How long, Lieutenant?
We need to run a new cables.
A new cable.
Well, you're going to have to decide how many more wounded to evacuate. One stretcher takes the space of 7 standing men.
Oh, sneaking level 1000.
Between our rear guard and the French, we're holding the line. And the enemy tanks have stopped. Waste precious tanks when they can pick us off from the air like fish in a barrel.
They're not stopping here. We need to get our army back. Britain's next, and then the rest of the world.
What about the French?
Publicly, Churchill's told them bras dessus. Arm in arm, leaving together.
I'll be back.
How many men are they talking about?
Once 30,000, Ramsey's hoping we can give him 45. We'll just have to do our best.
We're in artillery range from the west. If anything else sinks here...
Can't we load from the beaches?
Better than standing out here when the dive bombs
It's impossible. The 3 feet can't get near. We don't have enough small boats to ferry men to the...
The mole.
The mole. Submarine.
Swim it! Can't risk it!
Cillian.
What's your name?
Package below is Fortis leader, over. Record his position. Been set heading 128 height. Fortis 2, what's your fuel?
50 gallons, over.
50 gallons. Alright, keep letting me know. My gauge took a bit of a knock about that. I'm fairly confident it's just the gauge.
There's a lot of fuel now. What's up there? No planes.
What about the wounded?
No more wounded.
Cut her loose and push her off!
This is everything. Didn't get on the board. It stands. Sinking.
Do you want to come below? Perhaps a wind. Here you go.
No.
He feels safer on deck. You would too if you'd been bombed.
Resting tea.
About 5 minutes out, so climb to 2000, over. We dive down on the bus for about, over.
Understood. Angel.
Oh, they're going with them.
Go, compass on, my love. Down you go. Keep going down. It's a nice cup of tea for you. Down. Take a blanket.
Yes, endless.
What's wrong with your friend?
He's alone.
He's looking for a quick way out, in case we go down.
Where are we going?
Dunkirk.
Oh, we're going to England.
We have to go to Dunkirk first.
No, Dunkirk.
I'm not going back. If we go there, we'll die.
Well, let's plot a course. Peter, have we got space for man to lie down?
Just in there. I'll get you some more tea.
You're gonna talk the talk.
Is he a coward, Mr. Dawson?
He's shell-shocked, George. He's not himself. He may never be himself again.
Xin mua tí.
40 gallons for this one. 11 o'clock. She's lining up to drop her load on that minesweeper. Got him! Alright, go running. Oh, Jesus. Swell looks good, I'm ditching.
Still eating. What the? Everything inside the box. Going down. Last minute.
Spitfires, George. Greatest plane ever built.
Didn't even look.
Sweetest sound you could hear out here.
Open the door! Hello? The door!
She can drop down.
Do you hear me?
What have you done? Locked him in? Let him out, for God's sake.
Hello?
Nothing yet.
You haven't turned around.
Oh, we have a job to do.
This is a pleasure yacht. You're weekend sailors, not the bloody Navy.
We dictate this war. Why should we be allowed to send our children to fight?
Should be at home!
Allow us slaughter across the channel.
Turning tail, I'm gonna get after him. Good luck. 15 gallons, understood. Collins, do you read?
Okay, going down. Double. Everyone depended on it.
Get up! Get up! Piss off the both of you! It's too crowded! You can't leave!
Don't leave off, you'll capsize the boat. She's gone over twice on the way out here. You have to stay calm. There are plenty of boats.
God, you don't let no get up!
You have life jacket. Water's not too rough or too cold. Heading back to the beach.
Lads, we need to get back to the beach. Wait for another ride. You men in the water, float here. Save your... Whoa!
It's not just us. The call went out. We aren't the only ones to answer, you know. You have a gun.
Yes, of course. A rifle, a 303.
Did it help you against the dive bombers? And I'm not turning around.
Turn it around!
Calm me down, mate.
Turn it around!
Right, George. You're all right, George. You're all right.
Well,
Can you hear me, George?
just going into the water.
Disappear. For when the water comes in. The bodies come back.
Highlander.
Hey, Highlander! Night comes in, she's not.
The only thing I've ever done.
It's all right. It's okay. Just have some water.
I've done nothing at school. And I would do something one day. Maybe get in the local paper. Maybe my teachers would see it.
I need you back up on deck as soon as you're able.
I can't see.
Yeah. There's another pill.
Engine been forced back on the western side.
They're still holding a perimeter.
Coming through. Move yourselves. Move yourselves.
Where are the destroyers?
There'll be one soon.
Soon.
After yesterday's losses, it's one ship on the mole at a time.
The battle is here.
It's the same with the planes.
But it's right there.
Seeing home doesn't help us get there, Colonel.
They need to. The enemy pushes closer. They've activated the small vessels pool. Destroyers?
Small boats can load from the beach.
Not in these conditions.
But I'd rather face waves than dive bombers.
Dive bomber.
At least that should help us when the tide comes back.
Well, then it's good that you're Army and I'm Navy, isn't it?
Where's the crew? Probably got spooked after they ran aground. Inside the perimeter. Enemy could be right there. Those inside, boys. Wait for the outside.
How long's that?
I've made him comfortable. What?
Yeah.
It's bad. Do we turn back?
We've come so far.
Was that one of ours? Hang on, shouldn't we stand by to pick up survivors?
To do that, we'd have to survive ourselves.
The tide's coming back.
I'm in on.
So it comes back in again, right?
Yeah, but how long? God, he got him!
The Heichel's moving north!
Mark from the Spitfire!
Watch for a parachute!
Is it the enemy?
Good. You Germans! Help you. Why'd you leave your boat?
In case the Germans come. So we'll just wait for the tide.
You came back. The time must be in.
Coming. That's so heavy when I left.
What was there? Ambulance.
Reroute.
What's that?
Now watch the engine. Daddy's down. There was no shoot. He's probably dead.
Damn it, I hear you, Peter, I hear you! Maybe alive, maybe.
Yeah, another one.
No. They don't know we're in here.
Yeah, practicing. Yeah.
We have to plug it. After you, mate.
That's terrifying.
Need to get some ballast. Wait! We need to lose weight. Wait. Somebody needs to get off. I know someone who ought to get off. He's a German spy. Keep it daft. Have you noticed he hasn't said a word? Speak English. If he does this with an accent thicker than sauerkraut sauce, you're daft.
This guy.
Tell him.
Let's hit everyone.
Tell me, Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
Tell me! Tell him, for God's sake! She's with one bloody frog. A cowardly little queue-jumping frog. Out in that sand. Does at least have the decency to bury him. He did. I helped him. I thought it was his mate. He'd found a dead Englishman on Dunkirk beach. He didn't kill anyone. He was just looking for a way off the sand like the rest of us. It's just a woman. Was she still floating? He's French. He's on our side. Go on. Where you go? As soon as he pokes his head out, they'll slaughter him. Survival's not fair. He saved our lives. And he's about to do it again.
This guy. What they play
I'll live with it. It's wrong. Go on! It's not going to make enough difference. You best hope it does because you give it on to them next. Just the way it is. Afternoon.
right not moving them. But you've done the best one you can.
I share your frustration, Colonel. Johnny!
Fire. They're breaking through the dunes to the east.
This one plot. What does he see?
What do you see?
Enemy. No.
Home.
A boy?
No.
No.
We're going for the bot next.
Oil, oil, you're getting into oil! Alright, below deck.
Up here.
Listen, we have to get as many of you on board as below decks. You get off my boat, that's your choice.
Careful, careful down there.
He's dead, mate.
Yeah.
So be bloody careful with him.
Will you be okay? Boy.
Yeah.
It's going to go around board.
It's coming back round! Come on!
What is going on? They survived finally.
Some deal, the current of the mouth, and thank you!
Full speed, people. He's got to drop his nose. I'll give you the signal for him to commit to his line. Now!
Don't release the man.
A bigger fish to fry.
How do you know that stuff anyway?
My son's one of you lot.
My brother. He flew hurricanes. Died third week into the war.
We let you all down, didn't we?
Where the hell were you?
They know where you were.
Hold on.
All we did is survive.
That's enough. Hold on. Hold on.
Blind.
That old bloke wouldn't even look us in the eye.
Enemy! So now's not the time to be particular.
Churchill got his 30,000.
And then some. Almost 300,000 for the French.
Grab me one of them papers. Go on.
Can't bear it.
You read it. They'll be spitting at us in the streets. They're not locked up waiting for the invasion. Can't look.
There was a victory inside this deliverance, which should be. Our thankfulness at the escape of our army must not blind us to the fact of what has happened in France and Belgium.
Celebrating finally.
We must expect another blow to be struck almost immediately.
Ending.
We shall go on to the end. The fight on the seas and oceans.
One paper.
To shall fight with growing confidence and growing strength in the air. We shall defend our island whatever the cost may be.
What?
We shall defend our island whatever the fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. Under a large part of it was subjugated and starving. And our empire beyond this, the British fleet, would carry on the struggle. The world, with all its power and might, steps forth to the rescue and the liberation of the old.
Descending, Christopher Nolan directed in scene movie writer, the intense suspense, the good depiction of World War, the enjoyable experience, the